Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Hello, my name is Abigail. Currently, I am applying for this position because I feel that my customer service experience has led me to be very qualified with this current position. I have been working in customer service for the past 5 years. I've also worked at a retirement home, which has given me the ability to interact with patients or clients as well. I feel like that perhaps has given me the knowledge to know how to deal in stressful situations as well as how to deal with people and how to interact with them.
All right, good to know. So why don't you describe a project or situation where you demonstrated your analytical abilities?
So definitely, one of the situations where I definitely demonstrated my analytical abilities was perhaps when I worked at a retirement home. I definitely was able to help one of the residents there get services, mainly because I was able to realize and like analyze that the situation that he was in was definitely something that could be solved with benefits from Medicaid. So I definitely helped him um, guide him to a caseworker that was able to get him those services to him. So I felt like that with me being able to take that initiative to help him get that help, I was able to help him and get him those benefits that he needed.
All right, so tell me about one strength that you possess.
One strength that I possess is definitely attention to detail and wanting to make sure that those, like let's say certain tasks I want to accomplish, and making sure that those tasks get finished in time and making sure that they are done correctly is probably one of my best strengths that I do have.
All right, tell me about a weakness that you possess.
One of the weaknesses I do possess is I have a tendency to have a difficult time saying no to getting new tasks. And one way I definitely work on that is sometimes I have to think back of what is on my plate and what I'm doing at the current like moment. And sometimes I have to like find it very difficult to say no, but sometimes I have to realize that if I take on too much, my other tasks won't be finished as efficiently and as correctly as they possibly can. So sometimes I really have to think about it and be like, this I can't take on this certain task because, or else something else might potentially take a negative effect in the outcome of that work.
You describe a time that you were faced with a failure and how you dealt with it.
So one time I was faced with a failure that I feel like I grew an exponential amount with was when I was in high school. The high school I went to gave us a service learning project, and it was my junior year in high school, and I had a partner, and she was my friend, and she still is my friend. But when we got together and we did that project, our project was to we had proposed this project that was like a class requirement, and but like each team had their own different like little projects that they had, and our project was to like make these bags for like the homeless community within the town. And so what had happened was I felt like I did most of the work and it didn't fall through as we had expected, and I felt like I in a way I did a disservice to like the people in the community. It sounds kind of like bad to me that I felt like I had failed in a way. Even though we did get some of the things done, we I felt like we didn't communicate with each other and we didn't get what we initially wanted to do. And I felt like that was the biggest failure. But what I did learn from it is that sometimes like it's okay to fail, because then sometimes you do realize that some those things are definitely what you want to do. And even though you don't succeed at first, or you don't know how to communicate well, you learn from those experiences, and you learn to grow from them.
Alrighty. So why don't you tell me what your long-term career goals
my long-term career goals is to hopefully one day work for the Nevada Department of Health. I really do want to work with them, or to be a caseworker for the Medicare program, especially for, or the Medicare program, especially for the elderly population. I definitely want to work with those populations. So, yeah.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Do you have any questions for